What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Critic Cave. We're here today because we want to talk about how to kill Arch Tempered Kirin, and some people still having trouble with the Tempered Kirin. So let's go through ways on how to actually defeat them or actually survive. Because if you can survive, then you can most likely win. So first, here's some things you're going to need, and you want to start off and make sure you have these skills. So the first skill you want to have is Divine Blessing. Divine Blessing, you can either use the charm or you can use it through decorations. You will definitely need this because it reduces damage and helps you stay alive against its powerful hits. So you need Divine Blessing. And this basically what I'm going on right now is if you're solo joining randoms in a random group, you're going to need to stay alive. And then there's some other things you can do if you're in a experienced group or people that you usually play with. So the Blessing Charm, you're definitely going to need Divine Blessing. The other thing you're definitely going to need is, the other skill is Health Boost. You need Health Boost. Even when you eat and get your health all the way up, you still want to get the plus 50 health because it goes beyond the normal length of your health. It increases your health to the max, and it goes even farther beyond than when you eat and get it up to the max. So this is a must. This will help you survive multiple hits. Combined with Divine Blessing, it combines with multiple hits from Kirin, and you can pretty much survive. So the next skill you're definitely going to need is Stun Resistance. You will need Stun Resistance. Now there's different ways to get it. Decoration is one. You can get Stun Resistance through these shades. Let me see here. These shadow shades here. You can get Stun Resistance with this as well. It's not very strong, even all the way maxed up. It's not super strong, but you can survive. I would say go with this if you can get a build with it. But somehow, some way, Stun Resistance is good to have. I myself have a trade-off between Blessing and Stun Resistance because both are very important. But depending on your build, you can't have both. So make sure you have that as well. Now, those three things should keep you alive. Stun, the Blessing, which is Divine Blessing, and the health. Those three things should keep you alive. So these are the next things you want to use to keep you alive. The Temporal Mantle. The Temporal Mantle is something you get from fighting Luna or Lanustra that just came recently in the last update, the Moon version of Teostra. So you need this Temporal Mantle to actually evade powerful hits. It will automatically evade powerful hits and you will not take damage. So if you don't know how to get it really quick, you need to do the last update of the Luna Quest. You need to make sure you do that. Talk to the guy that's in the corner here. Let's go over here. He's right down here. If you haven't done, these are for those who haven't done it. If you have, you can just skip forward. Let's jump right over here. He's over here in the corner. He has the blue exclamation mark. He'll have it over his head. This guy here. Complete the Luna Quest, and when you do the Luna Quest, the special assignment, after you defeat it, I think it's 2 quests you have to beat, but after you beat those 2, he will give you the actual mantle. Make sure you come back to him because I missed that myself. He will give you the mantle, and it's very important to use this against Elder Dragons in general, really. All of their super powered hits, they will actually miss. They won't hit you with those, so you definitely need to make sure you get that. So the next one you want to get is the Thunderproof Mantle. Make sure you use the Thunderproof. Most people already have this, and for some reason don't use it. The Thunderproof Mantle makes his hits not as powerful when he uses his thunder, and is very, very useful against him. I'll go ahead and post a match, maybe near the end of the match, or the beginning. I will let you see how both of them work together, and how they, will reduce the damage he takes or keep me from taking damage at all. And once you use the Thunderproof Mantle, I use the Thunderproof first, because of course he's not going to start off in Rage. I use that first, and once I use that, I'll wait about 30 seconds to a minute, and then I throw on the Temporal Mantle, because they both have to reset and they have a time to reset. So if you have a build that has Tool Specialists on it, with Tool Specialists, you can actually, that makes the mantles come back faster. So basically, if you have a level 3 of that, it's good to use that as well. If you can throw that on as an extra, and that way you can rotate these mantles back and forth, and it will help you to reduce your deaths or possibly not die at all. So the other thing you need to kill them, you need Elder Seal. So if you have a weapon similar to this one here, Obliteration's Footfall from Nergigante, the Elder Seal on here will actually reduce the amount of the Elder Dragons doing their special attacks. So like when Nergigante goes up in the air, he slams down and basically one hit kills someone, or Kirin's the lightning bolts that's across the ground, you see 3 long lines. That one, it helps them not to do it as much and keeps the team alive. So if you have Elder Seal weapons, you want to get one that has high Elder Seal. That's a good way to kill Kirin. Now myself, when I'm playing with people I don't know, I use this horn here, and this horn is basically protects the full team. It has divine protection on it, so I can give everybody divine protection. That way you won't have to worry about putting it in your loadout. So if you know someone that has this horn, I believe I got this from Taroth, the gold dragon that recently came with last month's update. And this is where I got this one from. But there are others that have divine protection, thunder resistance boost, as you can see, and then elemental attack boost, of course, that will help. This Kirin is weak to fire, so if you're using fire, this will help with that as well. So make sure you don't have to use this. This is something extra. That's what I do to help the whole team out. It's not very strong, this weapon isn't, so I wouldn't recommend going with this if you have a group that's not very experienced or have very high levels with good weapons. So if this is what I use to keep down on the basically keep everyone alive with the divine protection and the thunder resistance boost. Now also really quick, the commission A or B, I would rather go with B because you really don't need the skills from A. The second skills from A, the commission. If you can use that, it's pretty neutral to use. It has 10 against thunder. If you don't have Kirin's armor, that's if you don't have it, you can use this one. It's pretty neutral. And let's go here. Let's go check it out really quick for those who haven't seen it. The Kirin armor, I mean the commission armor. Let's check it out here. And you can see the B. I will go with the B. You don't need these right here, except for maybe affinity sliding. You can slide down on the hill. I'll show you that in a second. And that's the skill you might want to keep, but you don't need Pro Transporter, Carving Pro, Cliffhanger, and Master Gallery. You don't need those. It provides, it starts off with 10 resistance to thunder. And of course, if you get a resistance boost from the actual cafeteria canteen, go to the canteen, get a resistance boost. That's a good way to basically stay alive, and use this one, which starts off with level 10. I believe one more you could possibly go to that's outside of Kirin's armor is what's this guy's name here? Zeno, as you can see right there, has 10 to thunder as well. So, and this one actually comes with blight resistance, so you can't get hit with the thunder blight. So, right here, it's very good to have this one as well. And this one can go really high in defense. As you can see, I'm right here at 443, and that's without eating or anything like that. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and look at. And if you have any questions, post the questions. I may have missed something. We can go over that. But let's go into an actual quick few minutes to show you how both of them, the temporal mantle and the thunderproof mantle, can work together really good.